in 2001 or something. It was cocaine, and it was the hard stuff. So you could listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. I've been around the block. And you know what I think messed me up the most? My bright future got hindered when I did a gram of MDMF. If I said that correctly, pure ecstasy. Someone had it. They were selling it, I think, for $100. That was the ongoing rate back then. About $100 for a top-notch gram. You could go lower, but I like that quality. So, of course, I mean, it messed me up to snort pure ecstasy. Like, I don't think I've been right that day. That was a day that I became, like, not so reserved. I mean, I still am reserved. I just was a bit different. I remember that day, too. Went out, because at that time I lived by Boulder, Colorado, in a small town called Lafayette. Shared a condo with this Jewish guy. Actually rented a room from him. And I bought it somewhere around there. I think someone came up to me actually and says, "Hey, you want to buy a gram of MDMF?" I mean, you never knew if it was a cop, but I think I knew the guy. And so it was good. So I bought it and I kept it for a while. Then I was like, I never did this stuff before. So I called up my friends in an hour away. And I was like, "Hey, you want to share this gram with me?" Because, I mean, they're always down for free drugs. So I drove up there to Greeley, Colorado, and they lived in this trailer park. So we were sitting out front of, his mom's crib or somewhere that they're always fighting. You know how it is in trailer parks. No one can get along and everyone's just staying there for the moment. Everyone's their cousins. And right outside of this trailer park, they had like this dirt tracks, like a dirt hole. And at that time I had a Ford Explorer. So we would all get in my Ford Explorer, go down to these dirt things and like park on a ditch, where you're pointing towards the sky. And we would sit there, like you're going up a roller coaster and they're just all the way up to the top. So you're aimed like this. And we would go there and we had like gas masks that we would try. We had different bongs, and I was a bad human being back then because, I mean, that was my party years. Everyone's got a party year. If you don't have a party years, I mean, we all got party years. I can't say we all, but party years usually end up in your years by accident. Am I too loud, ladies and gentlemen? One. So I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my party years, but it was that day. Like, it was a sunny day, probably about 2 p.m., and we did it right there in front of his mom's trailer. And I was in the driver's seat, and yeah, we would drive messed up, and we would drive drunk. We would drive coked out of our heads, and I had to drive an hour. So Colorado, they have snowstorms, and I remember being high out of my, like, blazed, real, shouldn't have been driving. But every time I drove, I got home safe. And there's like this autopilot inside of my head where, like, you could see the snow, like it was snowing so bad. That's all you could see coming on your windshield, and it would glow up. And I had to look at the side of the line here. It took me 2 hours to get home, and on the way home, I saw like this old Cadillac that slid, went through the ditch, jumped over the median, and hit right into a car. I'm like, shit. I mean, it doesn't get any realer than that when you look at, when you witness something like that. Because it's like, damn, my bright future may end up not bright at all if I be sliding all over the road and then, then get into a wreck, then the cops come, or then they do. I'm messed up. I used to take joyrides through Boulder. It was at about 2 a.m. and a cop pulled me over. I had a 8-ball in my sock, worst place to put it, and a bong under my seat. It was, and he pulled me over because I crossed the white line. It was a 4-lane road inside Boulder and on Colorado Avenue or something. About 2 a.m., I was the only one driving around, and my excuse was a valid excuse. I just clear my head late at night, and he asked me if I'm doing any drugs, and I said no, and then he said, "You give me consent to search your car?" And I said yes. What else am I gonna say, man? Like, if I hesitated at all, he would have known. So I was like, yeah. He looked in my eyes. I was like, man, another cop pulls up behind there. And I'm like, shit. And then I heard him laughing back there, having a good time. I'm like, man, I'm going to get hauled off for jail for real. And then he came back here and says, why don't you just go home? I don't mind if you drive these streets at night, but you should go home and think. You should stop. So I was like, okay. That was a close call. Very close call. The only drug arrest I had when I was stealing gas. All the other times, like I had a bong in the center console.
Welcome to the club. Creative Win Studios. Got some free hookah. Once you had your 10 shots, you get free hookah for the rest of the night. Oh man, the deals just keep on getting better. Keep on coming in here. Ladies and gentlemen, you can stay here all night. All night, yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're making new content. Right down to the video, audio, video games. Watch me play on big screen TV. You could pay $50 if you want to play for 3 minutes. $50 for 3 minutes. Get your name in the book, bro. You see your driving style on repeat. $50 for 3 minutes. You can do it. Oh man, yo. I'll be right back. Let me go fix something. And then I'll give you a retry on your $50. Oh yeah. Dancing at Creative Win Studios Beat Club. We so far underground, we near some crypts. We're about a block away from a cemetery. No lie, like, if you walk through there, it's a little scary. You get the heebie-jeebies. And then you can hear music coming from an underground club. And you're over there just walking, high by yourself in the middle of the night. That is a trip. Mm-hmm. Man, I can see myself killing a lot of these songs. I hear it in my head, but I don't think we have yet. Fuck this that's it, man. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for coming to the Greater Win Studios Dance Club. We don't discriminate, so we got everything to suit your needs. A dance swing, a dance class on the floor, so if you ain't wearing a dress, you know, you ain't allowed to come in here, but you gotta dance at least 10 times an hour. Otherwise, that's just as bad as not ordering a drink. You can't be a creeper. Hell out of here. You're watching the DJ booth. Greater Win Studios is 2 rated A for your pleasure. That's why we have you come here in person. But man, I'm just describing what my business is all about. What the hell I'm doing here? I'm doing a live stream. If you want to play video games and be on the all stream, you gotta pay $10 for 3 minutes. You gotta sign up on our online website at cwspod.com. And then just pick out your favorite track, and we will give you 10 minutes to dance. Or you can also, for $10, you can get 3 minutes on our All-Star PS4 video game system. You could acknowledge that was you and your name will run across the screen. Thank you very much for this person. But it's all shown in-house. I mean, it's a membership tab. You know, we ain't going to show this anywhere else. No pictures allowed, please. If you do, you're going to get kicked out. Because we're too exclusive for idiots trying to ruin our high. So we back here doing our legal drugs. Yeah. That's what it is, man. We got like 14 dance floors. It'll be an area that I could easily go back there to fix anything if I ever needed to. It's just taking me 8 months breaking it in. I've been watching more videos on YouTube about cabling, because I never went to school or anything. So I figured out what a balanced cable was, and I can teach you guys what one is. So a balanced cable is basically one of these, an XLR. And the reason why these produce better quality is because one is a ground and the other two are sending the same signal out. And I believe they're half phase, so they're out of phase. And then when they come together, and the reason for that is because they offset the issues, and that prevents noise from getting in. So when you have a cable like this that is producing the hum signal, but when you adjust the signal just a bit, you can cancel out that, you know, you can cancel out. So I learned something. Also, I'd be watching a bunch of videos on just the way how people master music, and sometimes I get bored with those. And then you watch people from around the world in these huge, massive studios. I don't ever visualize about it, but like, damn, that's got to be a headache just to be a part
I'm sure it's a great area to work, but like, I guess only during the installation process, not now. But trying to wire all that up and hook it up. Yeah, yo, that's gotta be a freaking nightmare. Alright, so let's try to do something here with my mix.
Yeah.
I need to find some new sounds, man. Tired of these lame ass drum kits. Any of these are up for grabs. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking at Beyond a Genius. How I did all that. Let me clear my throat for this one. Only God knows. Only God knows how the hell I got here doing this shit. Holy crap. Yo, I am amazing myself tonight. Shout outs to all my haters out there. Let's smoke it up in this mother effing room, because tomorrow we're going to have a full iPad or a solution to our ongoing power issue here. We do have a solution, but we just lost all the cables. But holy crap, man. You better watch out. You better watch out. You got saved. Not because of me. I was forced to stop from this battery issue going on. Lasted me all damn day. At least 10 hours. And I've had this thing for 3 years. So I've been using it every day. But wow, man. Look at what we got here. Looky at what we figured out. Looks like the keyboard is obsolete.
I'm using one of those, it works great, to be honest. One of those security cam mounts. Everyone has seen these, who's anything about security. And it fits on like the most basic hookah bowl. Document. Damn, yo, I hate wearing a stocking cap all the time, especially when I got beautiful hair. It has that feel like it pins and needles. Alright, so it's like the bolt. Alright, so this one is LGCD 435.9. That's the actual address of today's set. And its theme is big celebrations. So we have to big celebrate throughout the whole night. And it's pretty fun, you know, it's a game you play with yourself in the closet. While you're smoking, putting your mouth on things. But I highly encourage it, man, especially if you got extra room in your house. Like, it's so much of a stress reliever. I can't even explain. And the way how my system is set up now, like, I do everything through iPad. Like, you can, damn, yo. You can see, homie. But I do look good. Holy shit. You know, I'm always looking through a virtual machine, and I get so much of a washed out picture that I never see myself. Then I'm looking down here, and it's like, wow, you know.
This is even on the 4K version, but that shit's crazy. So I just trust and believe in the settings because we've been around the block. And I want, like, I teach inner peace. If I teach anything, it's inner peace, understanding what you want in life. Like, stop listening to idiots. Not really the solo life, but common sense and how to get yourself out of depression, how to go for the things you want in life. Like big challenges and goals, and I talk about the rewards. And yeah, we do drugs, but I got valid reasons for that, and in no way do I sit here and promote it. It's just in my life so much that I try not to make it a big deal. It's probably going to be in the rest of my life, and someday it'll come to you. But I guess this is helping others understand that they're like, this is a great way to puff on your tobacco products, and then I'm explaining to people how to make music their own way with their own touch, with not using so many different kind of products out there. That when I walk out of here, I feel good. I remember when I just did programming web pages. I loved it so much because I could watch TV with my feet up and on my laptop, and I would download scripts from online and I would try them out because they were free, and if you could make them work for money, then that was great. And I got really into RSS feeds and all of this stuff. But back then, the machines aren't as powerful as they are now, so it struggled with the amount of load I want to put on the projects. And you could imagine, just apply the load I've released in the last week and a half in the last season here. 15 hours of fresh and raw beats. To making novels like I am. So, I don't expect people to understand my reason for being here. But, and it's nice to have someone on your side that tries to see, what you're about. So, I'm all about smoking now, and I'm on nonstop narcotics every day, man. I be taking opiates every day. And I've been doing it for 9 years, and look, I'm still here. Still here. So I proved that the opiate crisis isn't bad for everyone. I proved a lot of things that I don't think I need to prove. But one thing I'm happy for is that I have learned coping mechanisms over the years to channel all of my excess energy, whether it be good, bad, trouble, frustrated, to this room. And out there, I almost don't have anything left. And that seems to be the case with my physical trauma. It takes so much just to get out of bed these days. And I was telling you guys a few years ago that this is where my future was going, right? And it's damn near close, isn't it? Does it resemble it? I'm not in a wheelchair yet, but man, if they don't take out this hardware and put something new in, my life will always be unhappy. And there are this goal. I'm glad I got 20 albums done.
but it doesn't add to my happiness. There is still the constant struggle of, like it was 8 years ago when we started this thing. I just need to escape my mind. Not from anyone or anything else, just my physical trauma has made me like a chronic unhappy. I'm not unhappy because I still think about the positive sides in life, but just I feel unhappiness. And it's not permanent. It's a experience, going through a journey right now that doesn't seem to have an end. So my future investments is all about feeling secure. It's all about working with my personal flaws. It's all has a lot to do with who I am today. My personal investments are tailored to me. And no one will do the personal investments for me. And I learned this over life, and that adds to the unhappiness feeling. We now own a studio. I never thought I'd be here, but now we do. The studio is a lot of work. That makes me unhappy. You know, it's a constant, we're doing this 24-hour radio / YouTube channel, playing everything. So there's the stress of wanting to do a good job there. And sometimes that makes me unhappy. Listening to myself constantly burns me out. Some days I wake up and I got a song stuck in my head. And it's there for all day. There's still hope there. Like, I got hope. Can I pull it up? You mind me if I pull it up real quick? I need to give you this as I'm driving. Take the steering wheel. Give it. I need to give it to you. Give it. I need to give it to you. I got inflammation issues right now. But you know what I mean, bro? Getting a life is a full-time job. I need to give it to you bad. And girl, I've been so sad. It requires you to you could change everything. Notice what self-discipline is. Real quick and give me 5 minutes. And it requires you to be a likable person, but still know your own rules. Don't let the rules own you. So if you got control over the whole situation, which is what we all want, we ultimately want to control everyone with our bright ideas. That's life. That's what we all ultimately want to do. We got a conscience, and ever since we got an ego, all we want to do is control people. Even the people who say, "No, I don't want to control," you still do. Like, you still want to control. I see how you control things. And so it's all around us. It's not bad. It's like a sickness that we need to, as it was topping on your birthday cake. It's just like bad behavior. Like, what is good, what is bad, and judging is a bad behavior trait. Speaking about yourself too much is also a bad behavior trait. Like, it's something that you wouldn't want in a castle, in a royalty over you like I would.
You know, just in a perfect,
Down and I dip my dick.
which no one can be perfect, but you can try, right?
I dip it.
And if you follow these easy guidelines, then it's damn near easy to be perfect. But you can't be unreasonable. You have to define first what perfect is, and you have to start cutting out things in your life and following a strict plan, sort of like the perfect employee at Walmart. What does it take for you to become a perfect employee at Burger King at the cash register? I'm sure someone at Burger King corporate knows this, and they could teach you if you really wanted to be the perfect Burger King employee. So you have to even go there. Yeah, it's cheesy and stupid, but you have to put yourself in that mindset. And that's the fun about being human. Like, you know, God also gave us this ability to think outside of our box. Like, that's what life is. Life is to expand on the whole idea that we are alive, and you know, yeah, as long as I stay in my own lane and I don't look you in the eye too long, or I don't look at your tits too long, we ain't gonna have a problem, right? I mean, life keeps on continuing. Whether you're here, whether your neighbor died, you know, life is taken away in a blink of an eye. So you have to take it for what it is and not be afraid to live life because you got played by life, or life played you, and you know, game over. You feel defeat there, and yeah, there will always be defeat there. The trick is to bury it, and time will heal all bad emotional thoughts. It takes self-discipline to, like, oh, I'm gonna think about burgers, I'm gonna think about my bong smoke, I'm gonna think about the candy I ate, and damn, wasn't that good candy? In fact, where is that candy? Because I need that candy right now to change my mindset. Wow, isn't this keyboard? Remember when I made that album? Wow, this is an awesome. Wow, look at this camera right here, so good.
Man, please give me some peace to cool my head. It's been stressful living with a blown off leg and having to deal with that bullshit. Thank you. It's so nice not being called a heroin addict because I'm on something that helps me get through the day. Because it's obvious my foot's blown off, and that must be painful. Huh, you know, I guess. Here, let me roll up the pant leg for you. Oh, okay. My bad. How much more, man? How much more? That's what it is today. Oh, I'm a junkie again. Shit. Really? 'Cause I smoke too many bowls of weed. I know it. And I'm on Zoloft, which dries up my sperm. I know it. But then here, everyone is not concerned about the obvious. And let's just focus on internal battles and just get delusional about the whole thing. Oh, but there's always hope and faith for my twisted mind. There's always hope and faith. I believe I'm a win, therefore I will. That's the mindset you gotta have. Like, how can you be top 100 and not act like you're part of top 100 crew? Like, picture me rolling, bro. You already can. Because my swagger, this style, trumps all your measly towers. Here, let me sit down there in the corner and give you this captain chair. Since you all that and I ain't nothing, let me just give you 5 minutes. And we'll have the audience judge on who should be assistant manager, bro. I was built for this chair. It's obvious. I was built to do this. It's obvious. It'd be nice if I had some support. But since it's my thing, screw you then. What kind of team is that, homie? We're giving 500 interviews. Would that be a good interview or a bad interview? Should we keep them on our team or should we not keep them on? What does everyone think out there? Should we keep that person on our team? Or, maybe. Let me hear the sob story real quick. My mind might change. Okay, you could stay. My bad. The life is about drugs, man. We're all fighting over drugs. How the hell did everyone become a dare to fight children off drugs? Dare to fight. No, I don't want to fight. I'm just doing my own thing. May I? Do I have permission to go use an extra ply of toilet paper? Do I have permission? I'm just asking you if I may, because I've been institutionalized, just got out of prison. And my mind's screwed up right now, bro. So do I got permission to go to the bathroom? Assistant manager? Here we are again. People asking to go to the bathroom.
Trying to use you when she don't even want you sexually. You just passing time. You the filler up guy. You ain't no beat nobody fucking fill her up. So after you go out the second date, on the second date, you invite her back to your crib. And she says no, that's fine. But the third date, we ain't going out. We gonna cook dinner together and we gonna watch fucking Netflix. If she don't want to do that, what the fuck that tells you? That tells you romantically she ain't there with you. That's what that tells you. That tells you she's fucking using you. You're fucking entertainment. All right?
I'm entertainment.
All right, here's a real big one too, guys. No talking on the phone. What the fuck did I tell you guys about giving women your non-sexual attention? When you talking on the phone, attention. You ain't even touching her or nothing. You want a woman to be with you. That way you can make moves sexually. The phone is like a fucking buffer. So if you start talking to her on the phone, she gets accustomed to it. So instead of a date, hey, we can just talk on the phone Friday night. Because that's all they want to do anyway is blab their fucking mouth. You understand what I'm saying? So she wants you talking on the phone with her while she's sitting there wondering about what the other dude who's got her chasing his validation. She's wondering what he's doing. He's fucking the shit out of her while you're fucking keeping her company on the phone. You understand what I'm saying? So you want to cut that fucking buffer out. That makes her have to see you to talk. You want to talk, we going to see each other. That way y'all can get intimate. So she's not going to be able to use that fucking phone as a buffer. If a woman don't want to see you and she just want to talk on the phone, that's because she don't want you to make a move. That's because she wants you to just give her all your non-sexual attention and use you. You understand what I'm saying? No talking on the phone. You talk on the phone, you make your date, say what you gotta say, and get the fuck out.
Damn, yo, I'm a total loser here.
We ain't gonna get to know each other on the fucking phone. Now, the only time I would advocate talking on the phone is say you got a girl number, That very first conversation. So say I met a girl at the mall Saturday.
I guess I'm not
and
alpha.
I call her the following week, the following Tuesday or Wednesday.
Oh, I guess I do like to fuck on the first date.
One time, I might talk 20, 25 minutes.
I'm not much of a phone person.
Just so she can get a general understanding.
But I don't mind it.
A girl you met like that, you is not going to be able to get on her and talk to her 5 minutes. If you do that, I'm guaranteeing you probably going to get a flake. Because the girl is not comfortable enough to, she still might show up, but I'm just saying, don't be surprised if you get a flake if the first phone conversation you talking to a woman and you talk to her fucking 5 minutes, set a date and get off. The first one, the very first conversation needs to be about 20, 25 minutes. Just get some kind of
damn, I can't talk on the phone for 5
let her
minutes.
feel comfortable with you. Now,
Damn, yo, that's awkward. Seriously, I can't talk
and
on
they
the
showed
phone.
up. But I've noticed in my past that first phone conversation, if I kept it too short, I had a very high flake rate. So the very first phone call to get the girl a little familiar with you, I would advocate anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes. Just get talking general about your what you like to do and stuff like that, just so she can feel a little comfortable with you guys. Because a lot of this shit with women are comfortable. So like same thing with coming back to your house. If you want a girl to coming back to your house and y'all out on a date, she got to feel comfortable. If you are in the bed with your woman. Say you
I gotta get her drunk.
It's the second or third date, and you got
drunk,
back in bed, and you trying to make a move, and she keeps stopping you. She's not comfortable. You haven't done a good job of opening her up. She does not feel comfortable with you yet. You did a horrible job of communicating with her. She does not feel comfortable with you. Y'all on the third date, and she's stopping you. She got like the anti-slut device, pushing you back and stuff. You did not do a good job of opening her up. You did not communicate
Open her up.
You do not have her comfortable. You got to make a woman feel comfortable to be with you. So, past the first phone conversation, 15, 20 minutes after that, we ain't talking on the phone. Because now you comfortable. We done went out on a date. Ain't no need to talking on the phone. What we talking about? Hey, I'll see you when I say.
Ooh, let's see if I fail here too. Got insecurities that turn women off in a relationship and how to fix it. Baby. See if I'm one of these guys.
One of my patron supporters wanted to know some insecurities that push a woman out of a relationship or a woman you dating. So I'll say dating because
how to lay the pipe.
Bullshit. But this go for you guys if you're in a relationship too. All right. So it goes the same thing whether you dating a woman or you're in a relationship. Same shit. All right, guys. So the first thing you need to know about insecurities is that when a woman senses insecurities, a woman starts to test. All right? But you got two type of women in the world. Two. You got the beta female and you got the alpha female. All right? I don't want to debate which one is beta or which one is alpha. Some people say the beta female is the submissive female, and some people say the beta female is the dominant female. It don't really matter to me. I say the alpha females is the one that wants to lead the fucking relationship, and the beta female is the one that wants to be submissive. Some guys say it's different, all right? But that's how I say it, all right? So it really don't really.
You got an alpha.
Classify it,
I think I got an alpha female, man.
All right?
She leads really well.
Understand that when you got insecurities, the beta female, which is the submissive female,
she be buying me food, man. She be buying me gifts. She be taking me out on vacation.
To test your confidence.
She's a sugar mama.
On the other hand, the alpha female, the dominant bitch, she does this shit to manipulate you.
Yeah.
Alright? To put you more in a
I got a sugar mama, so I need to know what sugar mamas think like man.
So one does it to test you, and the other one does it to manipulate you. Now, what I tell you guys about the alpha female, the bitch that don't want to submit, what I tell you about her, put that bitch in the friend zone.
Oh, she submits,
I know a lot
though.
of you guys thinking like, don't deal with her. No, you deal with her. Listen, guys, I'm dealing with a couple of wannabe alpha females now. They ass right in the fucking friend zone. And what is the fucking friend zone? Bitch who comes over at 9, 10 o'clock at night, suck you dry and take her ass home. All right? And she's always want to see, can you get more time? Ain't no motherfucking more time. You don't want to submit? Okay, you be in the fucking friend zone. I'm busy till 9 o'clock. You can come over at 9 o'clock, suck me dry all night.
Suck me dry. Damn.
We don't have no room.
Baby, I want you to come in here tonight and suck me dry.
They looking for a man.
Yeah, that's straightforward.
Get the fuck out of here with that
fuck out of here with that bullshit. You're gonna come over to my house tonight and suck me dry? Get the fuck out of my face, bitch.
There ain't nothing gonna happen with you, and all she ever gonna be is a fuck buddy. Eventually, she'll figure that out. Sometimes it takes a year.